It appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before the term begins.
Oh, Eleazar!
George, glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatre-goers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea! As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I've been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks. I caught you before you left for Scotland.
Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the Ministry.
Have you seen this?
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the Ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the Ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly, to keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's that glow?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I. Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait! We do...
Hang on!
you're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
Alright, welcome back everyone. Famine52 back again. And in today's episode, we're redoing episode 1 of Hogwarts Legacy. Let's get going. Alright, so welcome back everyone. For all of you that have already seen this episode and know that I am actually quite a fair bit further along in the game, you will know that audio and video of this episode was absolutely atrocious. I thought that I could edit it and fix it and do all that sort of stuff, but the more I edited it, the worse it got. So I am re-recording this episode, and let's go ahead and see how this goes. Let's go ahead and take our Wiggenweld potion, and once again, that ministry bloke definitely dead. That's why we were suddenly able to see the Thestrals out of nowhere.
I can't believe he...
And I really enjoyed Fig's wandless magic there to summon the Portkey to him.
Mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
We're
I'm
in a
not
cave,
sure.
my sir.
But that key you discovered was clearly a Portkey.
Portkey?
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
I'm feeling better, sir, if you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this Portkey. Or why.
I mean, I know who created it. Not really 100% sure on the why yet. But let's go ahead and follow Professor Fig out here. And there we have a wonderful, beautiful view of some collapsing ruins.
How far did that Portkey take us?
Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
Portkey was meant to lead us there? I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that Portkey to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right, and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be.
Again, Fig, we are on a path. So I don't know what you're talking about find a path however
Mind your
faint it may
step.
be. We are definitely on a
Where
path
do you
right now.
suppose your wife got the Portkey that brought us here?
Anyway,
A good
let's go ahead and
question.
climb on up here.
Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Ancient magic?
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time. Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the Portkey, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
I mean, to be
Sir,
fair, there's no way she could
how
have
was your
known it
wife
was a
searching
Portkey.
for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center.
So basic cast. Use R2 to do a basic cast.
Excellent!
And here we have a little tutorial about the lock-on system. The game at default is set to lock on whoever you have in the middle of the screen. You could also click the R3 button and it will actually lock on to somebody for you. You can change those settings in the settings tab a little bit later,
That was a bit rougher
though
than
it works
expected.
just fine for me.
Your one work's improving with every cast.
Thank you, sir.
And we really do not need to break the pots. Come on, Famine. Just move on past the pots. Although, right here, we have nothing else to do, so...
Ah, up there.
Alright, so let's go ahead and climb on up here. Professor Fig is going to go that away, but we do have a chest back here with some gold in it. For some galleons. 41 galleons this time around, so not bad, not bad. Now let's go ahead and meet up with Professor Fig, shall we?
We're close now. It's just ahead.
With his... Like, this display of magic right here is just
Steady yourself.
incredible.
Reparo!
So what is the basic cast supposed to be? Is that just supposed to be like a powered down Stupefy? Because that's not really something that's ever in any of the books or movies. It's red like Stupefy should be. Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter. It's just a game mechanic.
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That Portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
Let's go ahead and head on up here to the mural. The minimap shows your surroundings with the purple triangle in the middle as you and the weird shaped yellow thing as a current objective. You could hold up on the D-pad to give you more details.
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
And let's go ahead and over here and take a look at the statue.
Professor, this statue...
This may have been his home.
And now let's go ahead and go towards the quest marker. I mean, that is a gorgeous view. Moving on.
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking? What's this? Professor Fig!
And here we have a seemingly mirror into some sort of underground area with some marble flooring, some pillar.
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the Portkey container.
Here, let me show you what room, Fig. Figius.
What in Merlin's name? Godric's heart.
Here, this room.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
I mean, that would be a little disconcerting to just kind of unknowingly teleport like that.
Hello?
It can't be.
Just a moment. Ooh. Where are we here? Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume.
Precisely.
The key?
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course.
This way, then.
Stay close.
After you. Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
I still can't get over the fact that there's no bottom on this little death trap right here.
How many vaults are there in Gringotts?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service. You'll want to take a breath.
A what?
A breath.
That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
Vault number?
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
I was finally able to see his armband bubbling, by the way. Can't tell you how many times I've watched this cutscene, and I've missed it every time.
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw on the Portkey container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that?
We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore.
I mean, are we not going to the oldest section of the bank? Vault number 12, in theory, should have been the 12th vault created, right?
Here we are.
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12. Until today.
Gringotts is amazing. It looks exactly like I picture it should have. And I cannot complain about it.
Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
Got 60 galleons from that chest right there. Let's go ahead and make our way inside.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait!
Best of luck.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps?
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. no time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
So we gotta trace out the R and press the buttons on the R in order to unlock Revelio. And then it's just left on the D-pad.
Revelio. There, I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
So after moving a bit closer, we can try to Revelio again.
A door.
And we unveil the door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw on the Portkey container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way. Lumos! This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
I mean, especially because I'm an underage, unqualified wizard. I'm pretty sure this is like one of my first times in the wizarding world, if I understand the lore correctly.
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again. But
Like, there's
on the
no
floor.
way I know how to operate. These particles are still beautiful, though.
Lumos! What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor. Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
And again, follow the on-screen prompts. And there we have Lumos unlocked. So in order to cast our actual spells, we need to press down the R2 button and press the mapped spell accordingly.
Lumos.
So for
Well
Lumos
done.
right now, it is
The
triangle.
reflection is turning towards me.
And then now we need to
Does
line
follow the
up
light.
the statue with his line on the floor right here.
Look out!
Protego!
Triangle, when that little thing above your head will cast a shield charm around you.
Levioso! Depose!
From time to time, we won't really be able to just guard.
Exposo!
Sometimes you will see a red symbol above your head. And at that point, it is best to press circle and dodge. And sometimes even when you press the button, it's not going to work. If you hold down triangle, you will also cast Stupefy afterward, stunning whatever enemy you have to be targeted on. Not necessarily the one that you countered, but the one that you're targeted on.
Lumos. Professor! Professor Fig! Professor, where are you?
He's not
This isn't
here.
good. Where
If
am
we
I
come back
supposed
this
to
way,
go?
we see that we have a chest.
What's happening?
This one containing 38
Wisps
galleons.
of magic seem to be leading me somewhere.
I want to say there's 3 chests in this
Revelio.
room. Here is the second one right here,
Lumos.
containing 37 galleons. And then there's the third one back here,
that's where
past
they're
our
leading.
point of interest
Go
right there.
again.
This one containing 55 galleons. So let's go ahead and interact with our floor. Alright, and looking around, you can see that we have 3 statue reflections that we need to line up. We should probably reveal them first.
I suppose I'm on my own this time.
And if we stand about right here when we cast our Lumos,
Lumos.
I was actually really close. It'll get them all going at once. You could do them one by one. There is no shame in doing that. But why do them one at a time when you can do all 3 at once, right? Alright, and now we need to fight the Guardians once again. And then once I take this one out, it's going to tell me about the Stupefy. Yeah, holding triangle during Protego to stun enemies with the Stupefy counterattack. So, we now need to do that thrice. And the majority of the time you are going to want to stupefy your enemies. Every once in a while, it's not necessarily the best option. Like, you have enemies that are throwing stuff at you, and if you stupefy them at that point, you won't be able to, like, counter their attack in time. But at least for these guys, you are perfectly fine to just stupefy them. And got rid of that guy.
Lumos.
And then at this point, there are no more treasure chests to my knowledge, so let's just make our way over here. L3 button to sprint. And let's go ahead and interact with this. Opening a door for us. And then coming through the doorway, we have something floating over a basin of some sort right here. I still do not agree with what the game calls this, but it calls it a locket, so we're going to call it a locket floating over a basin. Let's go ahead and collect it.
There you are. How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder... Follow my lead.
All is in place.
The Portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
May be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the ritual wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they had the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have.
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
So we got a little pensive sentinel right there. Has all of the memory inside of it. So tell me, if the goblins were to defeat the pensive sentinel, could they just pull the memory out and like go to another pensive type thing and view the memory? Or if they defeat the sentinel, does it destroy the memory as well? Just something to think about.
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
I mean, he kind of absorbed it with his ancient
Where
magic
are
tainted
we?
goblin silver.
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
So I do currently have my my kind of broken Hogwarts Wizarding World account linked to this PSN account. So I wonder if it's going to try to put me in a Hufflepuff. I am definitely not a Hufflepuff. That was a weird glitch in the system. I have taken that quiz so many times, and I always end up like vastly majority Gryffindor. Slytherin has been kind of creeping up in recent years, but Hufflepuff has always been like dead last. Like I've taken the quizzes that tells me, like gives me a breakdown, like out of 100 for each class or for each house, and Slytherin and Gryffindor are always like 75 plus. Ravenclaw is usually around 50, and then Hufflepuff is always below 25. So I have no idea what Wizarding World was thinking giving me Hufflepuff. But I wonder if it's going to put me in
the
there.
sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more.
And you just took my clothes away, dude.
Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I
You
can.
changed
First,
my...
I must contact the ministry.
There's no proper way to say
They need
that.
to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony?
I am. You schmarmy. Fig definitely does seem a little greasy, if you ask me. Like, he's definitely hiding our adventures, but to what end?
Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Widely regarded to be the worst headmaster in Hogwarts history.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem
Enough.
has...
Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Why is like no one looking at us?
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit. But your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. You do not give up easily, do you? You are undaunted by challenges that lie ahead. And your loyalty to a friend delayed your arrival here this evening. Perhaps you belong in Hufflepuff.
So it does in fact try to put me in Hufflepuff. So there is proof positive that the websites are communicating. But we are not going to choose Hufflepuff. Let's go ahead and click on Slytherin real quick.
I detect a growing sense of ambition, an eagerness for power.
Cool. What about Ravenclaw?
And you've a ready mind, quick to learn. Possess a willingness to forge ahead alone when you must.
Yep. So let's go ahead and accept Gryffindor.
Better be Gryffindor!
Again, they just changed me right out in the in the open in front of everyone.
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Now get out of here. No, fifth-year student, you cannot eat.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way. It's most uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. This should be quite an adventure.
I'm looking forward to it.
I remember the first time I entered the Gryffindor common room after being sorted.
You were a Gryffindor?
I am a Gryffindor. Never could remember the password when I was a girl, however.
Password?
Password?
The password is Grata Domum.
Grata Domum.
You may enter.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
Alright, and that is going to be the end of episode 1, leading us into episode 2, where we meet everyone in the common room and unlock our field guide. But that should be the next video in the playlist if I'm able to move things around properly. But thank you all so much for joining me on this reshoot, on this re-upload, on this whatever you want to call it. Again, thank you all so much. Until the next episode, this is Famine52 signing out, and peace out.